What up, collective? I hope you're good. I'm just checking back in with you today. The Holy Spirit laid on my heart to share with you this article about spiritual crisis. Some of you are experiencing this. And if you're struggling, as I'm going to say it again, because we're seeing a lot of suicides of all ages, it's never the answer. Please don't give up. Don't give in. Surrender to the Most High God, and Source will direct your path. But if you are struggling with any thoughts of suicide or mental health issues, please seek professional help if you can't help yourself. Okay? So, this article is from Psychology Today, and I will make sure to add the link so you can access the article yourself in the description box below. I hope you're good. If you know anyone that's struggling, this can help them too. I hope you find a way to carry on through it all. Whether it's you that's struggling or whether you know someone that's struggling. I share my story, my experiences, our testimony with my nephews, them story really, about what they went through. And it was 3 years that BG, my nephew, went through struggles not only with dealing with trauma of losing his twin brother, so that caused a split consciousness and shattered him and broke his heart. But he also was dealing with spiritual crisis because he was very spiritually gifted, highly intuitive. And you have to be integrated. You do. You have to be a whole being to really take charge and be strong and stable with using your spiritual gifts responsibly and with positive and pure intentions. You have to be aligned with the divine, mind, body, and soul. So if you're fragile, if you're vulnerable, if you're not feeling balanced, it can take away from the bigger picture, the higher perspective of how to use your gifts properly. And I just want to share a few points. The article is called When Spiritual Crises Show Up in the Mental Health System. Spiritual emergencies require understanding from mental health professionals. And this was posted this year, February 10th, 2022. And that ain't no coincidence. I just noticed that review by Michelle Quirk. See how the universe will play with you when you're tuned in and tapped into the Most High God. I'm telling you, the universe, they'll play with you with the synchronicities. Okay? But the key points of this article is few psychiatrists or psychologists are properly trained in diagnosing and treating religious and spiritual problems. A spiritual emergency may involve experiences of extrasensory perception, disorganized behavior, and illogical spiritual thoughts and beliefs. The vast majority of spiritual experiences are not problematic. Okay, so if you're having issues like anxiety and depression, I'm sorry about that, y'all. You know how YouTube do with these ads. But I lost my train of thought with that. But if you're having anxiety or depression, meditation helped me. It did. And then I went and researched other practices to still the mind, to calm myself, to help myself. But if you feel like you can't do that and you need some guidance, that's okay. Ask for help with that. I just know you don't have to be bound to anxiety and depression for the rest of your life, because I'm no longer bound to it. Sometimes I may get overwhelmed and feel out of balance and out of sorts, but a lot of times it's because I'm tired and I need to rest my mind, body, and spirit. Especially if you're a mama, a dad, and you're taking care of kids and working a full-time job, it can get tough and it can get weary. Okay, and then if you're taking care of elderly parents or anybody else outside of your kids, it's a lot. It's a load. So take a step back sometimes, slow it down, breathe. And I'm gonna start researching, because I've been doing that too. Breathe through the pain, okay? I'm gonna start sharing that with you, different ways to help you to breathe through the anxiety, breathe through the pain of whatever, or trauma, whatever you're going through. I'm doing a lot of research and studying now. Not only is this helping me, but it can help you too. I'm the vessel used to relay the message to you, to ground you, to nurture yourself, to help yourself. Take it one day at a time, please. That's all you have. The present is a gift. And if you're upset and irritated about anything, or aggravated or mad, give yourself the freedom to honor those emotions, but just don't get stuck in it. And I heard one of my favorite spiritual teachers said that her spirit guide had told her, like, okay, give yourself an hour or two and then let it go. That's what you do. Okay? You can do this. You can help lift yourself, encourage yourself. Okay? Now my testimony is in the video, and it's called Legacy. Check that out if you haven't done so already. It may help you in some way, somehow. Okay? I believe in Jesus, the Most High God, angels, ancestors of the highest light and good. I'm only tapped into high vibrations. I don't have time to be focusing on the negative or the dark. I try to maintain positive and pure vibrations so I can relay the best messages to you in that light. Okay? And I've lost my religion. I'm not connected to the label of Christianity, but I believe in Jesus. Okay? Just learn how to tap within, go within, and you're going to have to find some time to be alone to do that sometimes, okay? That's the only way you're going to be able to heal and restore yourself and rejuvenate yourself. You're going to have to find time to do that. And you don't have to live the life that your parents or grandparents did. Break the cycle, okay? Figure out how to live the best life for you. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna talk you to death today. But I want to give you that's a message that Spirit wanted me to relay to you. So I had to get that out. Let me give you a few pointers, few points. And then if you want to, if you feel moved to read it yourself, I will put the link below so you can access the article from Psychology Today. And it says, the biggest regret I had was talking to my family and mainstream medical practitioners who weren't informed about my experiences. This is what someone said in an interview when asked about her experience of undergoing a spiritual emergency and how her situation was mishandled by the psychiatric establishment. Excuse me. Been drinking a lot of water, y'all. Okay, so the vast majority of spiritual experiences are not problematic. Practices such as meditation, yoga, Tai Chi, my dad used to do that, Qi Gong, and psychedelic drug use have long been a part of spiritual and mystical practices in Asian and indigenous cultures. Okay, so the female describes her experience of feeling unaccepted for her spiritual beliefs. And she said, I was fraught with anxiety for most of my life. I learned meditation and it helped. I had expansive experience of bliss, peace, and contentment. With the oneness experience, I also sensed that flowers, trees, objects were alive and talking to me. Now that I'm tapped in, I can identify. Although I had trouble sleeping, I felt happy with new sense of purpose. When I told my family about my experiences, they had me I can't even say it. They had to put in the hospital, drugged, and then I was diagnosed with a manic psychotic episode. So the independent psychology researcher shares her views on mental health and spirituality. When people go through these experiences, they may appear chaotic. Despite the situation being symbolically meaningful to them, people in spiritual emergencies need the space to explore the meaning of the experiences without judgment or being told they need to be institutionalized and medicated. This is very different from typical psychosis, in which a positive exploratory attitude, insight into one's experience, and significant meaning for one's life are usually not considered. Interpretations by either psychiatric professionals or spiritual leaders can lead to a psychiatric diagnosis, or conversely, a desire to explore the hidden meanings of life. In some traditional communities, people experiencing spiritual emergencies are taken to a shaman or priest who gives context to their experiences and helps integrate them. Often they are removed from others for a period of time and then returned when they have fully integrated these experiences. It's about being whole. At the core, we are the inner being. We are whole and healed. But the human parts, that needs to be integrated with your spiritual. Okay? You are a spiritual being having a human experience. So I want to share that with y'all today. I hope it helped you in some way. This article for me was enlightening and empowering. And I know my guardian angels, the twin angels, the Most High God, my ancestors, Jesus, they're all working with me to help myself and to help you. It's time to get on the wellness road. It's time to heal. It's time to release a lot of stuff that's not your own, okay? It's time to do the inner work, okay? Nah, 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 nah. Wait till I get my mind right. Nah, 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 nah. Then you can't tell me nothing, right? That's Kanye West. But he's saying the song, wait till I get my money right. But get your mind right. And the rest shall follow. Get free in the mind. Free your mind and the rest shall follow. What is it? Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. That's in vogue. Okay, so those songs download in my spirit. Message. Find a way to have a better day every day that you're blessed with life. Okay? I know it get tough. I know it get rough. I know it get hard. I know it gets weary. Go to the Most High God. And you will get through. You got to trust and believe. And you're stronger than you think. I've heard people tell me, I'm not as strong as you. Yes, you are. You're a child of God too. And the God lives within you. Divinity lives within you. Okay? You have to be confident in yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to encourage yourself to get through. I know this world's showing us a lot of ugly stuff, but it's beauty in the midst too. It is. But you have to feel alive and whole within yourself to see the bigger picture. I've been in the underbelly of hell, and I ain't going back. I don't want to go back to no hellhole. I can't go back. No. So when I do start to feel like it's getting a little too dark and heavy, I know where to go. I know where to run to. Okay? Tap within. Go to the Most High God. Sit still. Be still and know that I'm God. Have that type of experience. Figure out how to calm your mind. Life is about contrast. Up and down, all around, joy and pain, sunshine and rain. You're going to have to learn how to walk through it all. Find your grounding through it all. I want to send some love, light, encouragement, and enlightenment today. I will share this article with you. I will be coming back because I know I'm being guided. With this information. This is divine information. A lot of us are evolving. And if you're not awakened, that's okay. Everyone's spiritual journey is different. Okay? I've learned how to blend my teachings, my spiritual teachings. You don't have to be rigid. You don't have to be one way. Okay? We are some multi-dimensional, powerful beings. Okay? Own it. Embrace it. Trust it. In my family, some of us was cursed with crazy. And what I mean by cursed with crazy, some of us thought because we thought outside of the box, Some people had some thoughts and words about it, and like I said, that's spell work too when people have negative perceptions of you. But I don't care what people think or feel about what I do. That has nothing to do with me. That's on them. Free yourself like that with that type of mindset. That don't matter. What matters is I live my best life the way I want to, the way God has called that to be. Okay. So I just want to share this message with you today. I hope it touch you. Allow it to penetrate your heart. Find a way to get through. One day at a time. Breathe. Heal. I'll be back. I love you. Peace.